In my eyes, fall is the kickoff to overconsumption season, if you will. I've already made a video about why fall just feels like it keeps coming earlier and earlier every year, at least in terms of marketing, not necessarily in terms of weather. And so we're going to tackle that today in the format of this series. If you're new here, hi, my name's Alyssa, and on this corner of the internet, we talk about everything from conscious consumption to thrifting to sustainability. So if that seems right up your alley, stick around and subscribe, or find me on all other social platforms. But in this video, we're going through things that I found going viral on my own social media feeds, and I'm going to help de-influence you from them. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. This video is for people who are actively trying to reduce their consumption habits, whether that be for their wallet, their mental health, or for the planet. I'm not saying these things aren't cool or cute, or you might not even own them, but if you find yourself buying and buying when you know you shouldn't be, stick around because this video is for you. And the videos that I am going to show on the side here does not have anything against the original creators of the videos. I do not know these people, you do not know these people, do not send any hateful messages their direction. I'm just simply using their video as an example to showcase the viral product I keep saying to you. You know the drill, let's get into it. I love this first one because it's such a classic modern marketing tactic, which is taking something super plain like a basic solid colored pleather bag and giving it a name like chocolatey fall bag, and suddenly it literally makes that item more enticing. But at the end of the day, it's just a brown leather bag. Actually, it's not leather, it's probably plastic leather. And I watch TikTok do this with all seasons. You'll purchase your cherry red summer bag, but then you have to toss it to the side because now you need the chocolatey cozy fall bag. If I'm being honest with you, it's just a plain bag. This is certainly something you can find at the thrift stores, and it may be something that you already kind of have. Expanding on that, people love to take these little purses and show how much stuff they can fit inside of it. And also, I just feel like these are highly curated, kind of somewhat unrealistic and made up what's in my bag videos. But yes, a bag is made to hold things. It should not be a surprise or a high standard that these little bags hold items in them. You can get this for better quality and a better price used. Okay, next. I had to throw these in there because they almost got me a few times. I cannot lie to you guys. These little embroidered fall shirts. Now, if you don't already know, fall is absolutely my favorite season. And oh, are they good at marketing it to me. I think these are absolutely adorable, but there's kind of two problems I have with this when it comes to buying it for myself. One, I don't love items that I can only wear at a very short period of time of the year. Like, I would honestly only wear this shirt in the month of October. After Halloween, I would not wear it. And in September, I probably wouldn't wear it either. It would just have a really short lifespan in my closet throughout the year, so I don't like that. And two, it always comes back to the secondhand thing. I see tons of really cute and trendy fall shirts and sweatshirts at the thrift store all the time. And sometimes I think they're really cute and I still don't buy them. So if I'm passing up on them all the time, I do not need them. It's clear that I don't value them in my wardrobe. I'd rather go to the thrift store and look for a sweater that fits me really well, that I really love and could wear not only in October, but in September and November and December and January and February. You know, like, if I'm going to spend my dollars on something, I want to wear it and rewear it and absolutely love it. So if you start saving all this money from not buying the things I'm de-influencing you from, you could maybe redirect some of it to supporting this channel. Okay, you don't have to, but hear me out. When I don't have a sponsor on this channel, which is most of the time, I like to talk about my digital products that I've created to help you live a more sustainable life. We have my Green Living Tracker, which is a 100% customizable Notion template with real tools that I've used throughout my journey, full of reflection prompts, resources, and monthly pages with hand-picked educational materials to help make you a little bit smarter. If you're a little more into sustainable living, might I suggest my e-guide, 30 Days to a More Sustainable You. It's 30 days of challenges chosen by me that helps you go from sustainable living at home to actually being an active member in your local climate community. To say the least, it's not a challenge guide that just tells you to recycle more. I'll leave both of those linked below if you want to check them out. And if you already have, I thank you so much for supporting this channel and helping keep this content free. Okay, I'll let you get back into it. Speaking of sweaters, we have TikTok relentlessly trying to sell me a literally plain knit sweater. I'll tell you what, you give somebody a little bit of a commission kickback and they will sell the heck out of the most basic pieces of clothing you can give them. This girl in this video did a great job. She looks great, she's cute, she's got a cute outfit put together with it, but for that price, this is something we can thrift. Again, we can totally find this at the thrift store. Heck, you could even go to a nice resale shop where things feel more curated, and you may spend a little bit more than the thrift store, but you're still spending less than buying it new. Plus, we could have a whole conversation about fast fashion on TikTok Shop. It's not just one fast fashion company doing all the dirty work. All these little random brands popping up are in the same business. And it's important that if you care about working class people, whether they live in your country or not, and you don't believe in child labor, well, then you probably shouldn't casually be buying things like this and instead be trying to thrift it first. This video gets to me. Is this little string that you can buy off of Amazon or the TikTok Shop, I don't even know, to help you crop your sweaters. And I can't imagine that's comfortable. I don't care what they say. I've done it many times where I've added a belt to an outfit and tucked the sweater underneath to get the same effect. But I've also done it with a long line sports bra and then tucked it under that. That's a really comfortable way to do it. This is just a waste of a purchase, a waste of shipping emissions. Oh my gosh, they're shipping you that tiny little thing when you likely already have something that serves the same purpose. You guys, what is going on? Why do I have a water bottle update every time I make one of these videos? We're done. We're done. No more. I don't even know why I put this in the lineup. It's getting to a point where I can't even talk about it anymore. If you have a water bottle, which I'm sure you do, use it. Love it. You don't need your water bottle to match your vibe, to match your mood, to match your outfit. Just use the dang water bottle. It's supposed to be something that helps you reduce your waste, right? And avoid plastic water bottles. But you just need one. You need one to do that job. And then you can have another one or two for when you're cleaning it. But oh my gosh, if you have an Awala bottle and you love the Awala bottle, keep it. Don't feel that FOMO that is completely fake and feel like you need this new updated version. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What are we doing? I've talked about bog bags in a previous video like this, but now they have teeny tiny bog bag keychains, which I don't think the purpose was for Labubus, but people are going and buying bog bags for their Labubus to, I assume then, hang on their bog bag. And I already discussed these bags. I don't like them. A big bag that's essentially a giant piece of plastic that looks like a giant crock with only one pocket that's like $79. I truly cannot get behind it. But going and buying these little purses to go with your Labubu and dress them up. Have you guys ever heard of a precious moment? My mother collected precious moments when I was growing up. And I feel like things like precious moments and other things that are in collectible culture, they're just items that we give this really artificial value to. And then one day, some have shorter lifespans than others. They end up at somebody's garage sale, their estate sale, or littering the thrift stores. And guess what? Absolutely nobody wants them. I feel like things like Labubus and Sunny's Angels and dressing them up is just Gen Z's version of collectible culture. So just remember that one day you're not going to want these things anymore and they're going to end up at your estate sale, at your garage sale, in your thrift store, because you thought you just absolutely had to have this thing that cost quite a pretty penny, when in reality, you just definitely did not. This is an Amazon window robot cleaner, kind of like those ones that you have to vacuum your floor. What are those called? Roombas, the Roombas.
I strapped an MP3 player to one of those floor cleaning robots. Call him DJ Roomba. What's hot, DJ Roomba?
It's like that before your windows. It just seems like it's taking so long. The video this creator is showing is sped up, so it's not actually moving that fast. I feel like it would take significantly less time to just wipe down your windows. With the amount of work it would be to undock this thing and place it on your window and making sure it's working correctly, I feel like you should just wipe off your windows. This is a little bit different than vacuuming your entire house. Shortly after, I found another Amazon must-have, which are these electric hand warmers. Now, I'm not totally against hand warmers, but I'm against these ones, and here's why. There are reusable, more eco-friendly hand warmers. I'm looking online right now. Marley's Monsters has the type I'm thinking of. Okay, they're just cloth covers, and then inside there's flax seeds, and you pop them in the microwave and then pop them into your coat pocket. And you can use them every day, over and over and over again, year after year after year. The thing about these hand warmers is that they're a little gadget, right? They're a little piece of technology. And in my eyes, this is just a fat piece of e-waste because these things will break. They are going to break, and I bet you they'll break pretty quickly. Are you gonna fix them? Are you gonna know how to fix them? Are you gonna have the tools to be able to fix them? Does the company even allow you to fix them at all? Halloween and fall has arrived at Target, and I bet you all of this stuff is at the thrift stores already. If you're just looking for glass pumpkins and basic Halloween decor, I guarantee you it already exists in your area. Check the thrift store. Check Facebook Marketplace. This next video is talking about alternative album covers. I first came across their video talking about this topic, and they're discussing essentially how they're not very fond of this trend, and that artists should have clear creative directions that guide their visuals rather than having 6 different unconnected album covers. As somebody who's very into physical media right now and who just made a full video about it, I completely agree with their statement that iconic album covers are iconic because there is one concrete, clear visual. And although this video is not new, it's showing somebody who purchased all the variations of Ariana Grande covers. I think it's already bad enough that I always get duped into buying the album, forgetting that there's going to be bonus tracks in a few months. But then on top of it, having various album covers to feel like I want to support and buy, I just do not like that. This is just a you don't need it moment. This is just a you don't want to support this practice, so don't if you don't want to keep seeing artists do this. The last one I wanted to throw in here was for all of my book talk people. This is showing a collection of books, some old, some new, but there tends to be one book every single year that book talk is shoving in my face in the fall season. And 2 years ago, it was this book, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Now, I thought this book was absolutely adorable. I really wanted to read it, and as you can see, I now have it, and I plan to read it this fall. You can still enjoy stuff like this, but you can do it a little smarter, a little more consciously. Let me tell you, you don't have to be obsessed with newness and new releases because those stories are still going to be there in 1 year, in 2 years. This book was released in 2023, and this story is going to be the same, and I'm going to enjoy it just as much as if I read it 2 years ago. Except for this, 2 years later, I was able to purchase from Facebook Marketplace from somebody in my community for $5. Then I can sell it again, or I can put it in a little free library, or I could keep it. There is a whole history behind you of great books, even if those books were written a year ago or 25 years ago. Don't get caught up in chasing all the new releases and buying everything brand new. Even if you like physical copies like me, you can find them secondhand or even discounted on places like thrift books. Well, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching it because I enjoyed making it. And let me know below, what are some things that you've seen going viral on your feed that you may have even liked but kind of had to de-influence yourself from? And other than that, I'll see you next time. Okay, love you. Bye.